Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Today we're going to start out with the Final Fantasy 16 crossover event. Let's not dilly-dally anymore. The Final Fantasy 16 event starts off over here at the Neophyte, I believe it's Neophyte Adventure. So let's head on over. Alright, sir, what have you got for us? A Land of Fire. The Neophyte Adventurer seeks the Warrior of Light. Forgive my boldness, but you are Brilliant Mason, are you not? Are you Brilliant Mason? I guess. Then my search is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not share with me. Pray remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Well, we already saw in the preview image that it's the... what's his name? The bard guy. Greetings, champion. This guy. Wandering minstrel. 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for why, I've requested that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with the most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank in deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, and the other blushing scarlet. Their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. But what does it mean? A lovely tale, but I fail to see what that has to do with me. Truth be told, mine own interpretation wavers. My rational mind says meaningless dream, whilst my ardent soul insists on a prophecy. Whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the Warrior of Light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. I think I know who it might be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land from my dream, and that I might witness the vision's denouncement. That's not what it says. I don't know how to say that. Denouement, sure. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. Oh, I guess I can go. The question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? I mean, it's gonna be ul'dah, because 1, the quest is here, and 2, because deserts. The Bowl of Embers, where I battled Ifrit. Well, it's gonna be Ifrit because Clive. The Burning Wall in the Eastern Thanlin, no. A place rich in corrupted crystal deposits. They can be quite fiery. No, it's going to be Ifrit. Because Clive. I haven't actually played Final Fantasy 16, by the way. I just know some stuff from it. Well, its relation to flame cannot be denied. My instincts tell me nay. Excuse me? I am right here. My writing is way better than this, clearly. The scene from my dream is more a ridge than a bowl. A giant flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap? Of course. Oh, I guess it's gonna be the crystal deposits then. These crystals would have to be immense in size, akin to those which comprise the burn. Are you kidding me? It is the burning wall. Aye, that sight well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. Well, like, why are you making us guess this? To pad time on the quest? The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for Eastern Thanlin and the infamous burning wall at once. Oh, I was thinking of Belsar's Wall. In Gridania. No, no wonder I was getting confused. Alright, now, where's the burning wall? Oh, right, he said Eastern Thanalan. Yeah, let's just teleport to Drybone. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah. That's the burning wall. And just fly on over here. I mean, I guess that does kind of look like flames. Especially with the foggy depth of field here. So, like, are we gonna just, like, run into Clive or something? Because I saw his NPCs in the game. Or at least I saw screenshots on somewhere. Did I need to go in? Or up? Okay, this looks like the right place. Oh, there we go. Hello, sir. The Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. 'Tis said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalmod pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses are the ready. Alright, let's see what we can see. Probably, do I have to actually look, or is it just a cutscene? Survey, yeah. Survey your surroundings for anything out of the ordinary. Click on it if it looks interesting. Okay. Oops. Went the right click. Okay, now where are we looking here? Now, I almost always miss whatever we're supposed to be looking at for this, and then just, like, wait for a good couple of minutes trying to find it. Is that a person? Oh, yep. There he is. This is like Clive. Is this like Clive's themes or something? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played 16. Ugh. Where am I? Hold on, I gotta do better voice than that. Where am I? What's going on? Well, you see, you're in this place called Eorzea. It's about 2 games ago, so it's might be a little weird for you. A dream led you to me? I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Brilliant Mason. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. Last thing I remember was the ruins. Ugh. My head. Where? How did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were not senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make our way to town and have Phonistry physician look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? Oh, I guess I could do that. Just gonna tell him to put me right back. Let's go wait at the destination. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Oh, there he goes. It was a quick recovery. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physiker also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of the city, Clive? Do any parts of ul'dah strike you as familiar? No. Maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not ul'dah then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt ul'dah and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelves Wood is in order? Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Sure. As long as I can feel your cheese grater abs. I mean, what? Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. Alright, Clive, that's the first quest down. This entire situation has knocked me off balance, I'm afraid. Brilliant, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. Oh, don't worry, we can set out right away, Clive. Alright, let's do the next one. Pain to recall. Clive is ready to travel to Gridania. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania, the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Will we need mounts? No, I got a car from the last event. I mean, what? By airship. You have those. Yeah, we got our own Sid, too. Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding on an airship, then that's what we'll do. So are we gonna? Is it just gonna teleport us to the airship landing? Probably. Yeah, I figured they would just teleport us here and then just put Clive right here. Brilliant. If I may ask a foolish question, these airships of yours actually fly? Yeah. A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. First time traveling by airship? Is there no airship travel where you come from? I believe it will be. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet, hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you clearly think as a commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Yep, let's head on over to Gridania then. And they give us a free airship fare. I guess it's a cutscene, so yeah. Okay, Clive, does this place seem familiar? To feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So, this is Gridania? It seems very unlike the city we left. Oh boy, is that true. Where to begin? I think it best I follow your lead. Clive's not copying you, and Walker follower mechanics, let's go. Let's see, looks like there's a spot upstairs. Probably gonna talk to Mother or whatever her name is. This tavern. It reminds me somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping smoke. But maybe if you were to show me someplace else. Let's see, where's the next one? Over by the Aetherite? Yep, there we go. Yeah, so here's a cat girl, Clive. You should know about these, right? A chocobo? Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once. I'm sure of it. But as for when, or the where... Okay, there's the next one. An impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal. Surely, no, we used that up in Endwalker. No, not nearly large enough. Ugh. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Let's see, where's the next one? Probably, okay, all the way over there by the Carpenter's Guild. Well, actually, no, wait, that's past it. By a Twin Adder. How fast can you run, Clive? Okay, this one's gonna be the last one for this section, probably. I see all those people in cutscene. This is a truly beautiful place. You're taking a liking to Gridania, then? Have you remembered anything else? Brief flashes of this and that, but nothing to suggest I've been here before. I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful. And that doesn't sit right, yeah, because I believe in 16 there's like a whole war of attrition thing where he's like the crown prince or something, and then he's supposed to like take down the big bad or something. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is quiet with the Exal. No sightings of Garuda. Ah, he's gonna remember Garuda. Because I believe Jill ends up inheriting Garuda's spirit or something like... No, she's Shiva. I think. Not Garuda. Anyway, I haven't played 16, so I don't know. For which we are profoundly grateful. Hey, soldier. Did he say Garuda? You there, this Garuda you spoke of. Sir, are you alright? Brilliant. Do you know this gentleman? No. He's just some weirdo. Please arrest him. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has a little spark of some sort. More like PTSD. I was in a battle. Garuda. I fought her. I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. I can tell you about my fights, and the amount of times I've killed her for wondrous tales and for the mount. Of course. Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to you and who've stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder Seatseer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She's surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Stillglade Fane. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Nopiga's altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. I'll talk to Clive first. The way back to what I've lost begins with Garuda. Of that, I'm certain. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Greetings, honored guests. Must you walk like that? All slowly and leisurely like that? Seems a bit weird. Commander Hulix, whatever, has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he? A pleasure to meet you. I am Khan Esena, Elder Seatseer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakened some previous recollection. Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of a battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixal, a people who once dwelled here in the Twelveswood. I mean, they still do. Have you not gone to North Shroud? She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Brillian has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Yeah, you can like one-shot her if you do it unsynced. A winged woman of volatile temperament with power over wind. A fitting description of the opponent I remember. But a deity? No. The will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea Primal are not one and the same. How did you get in? Mainly, as Clive himself is not of our world. Audible gasp. Explain yourself, minstrel. Like, how did you get in here? Where are the guards? I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all settlements nearby. Not one person recognized the description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaped the notice of every local rumor monger for moms around. Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. My brand, it's the mark of a bearer. Right, because he's a freed. I think. Or rather, someone else was a freed, but then they died and gave him sacrificed themselves to give him a freed, or something like that. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name. It would seem the pain is less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One's subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making. How, then, am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. Right. Through the power of friendship. Is the Wandering Minstrel here? Nope, he's the only one to talk to. Okay. I think there's going to be 3 quests on this. So, you think me from another world? And my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. A truth my mind refuses to remember. It is a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Brillian. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I seek is thick of thorns, but if you are the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Alpaku Falls. Okay, sounds good to me. Alright, Clive, yep, this is the last one. The Path Infernal, of course, because it free. Clive seems somewhat bemused. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor while he is a musician. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Alpaku Falls, right? And where is that to be found? I don't know, let me open up the map. The map? What's the map? Don't worry about it. Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Okay, Clive's just gonna make his way there on his own. And then I'll just go ahead and use an Aetherite to take a little shortcut. We're gonna fight here. This place. Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louisoix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit? I know something is there. Why can't I remember? Clive. Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence, words which brought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more familiar with Ifrit. I wish I knew which song this was, but maybe I'll look it up later. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus, I've resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Excuse me? Sir, are you about to summon a primal? Here, where Archon Louisoix paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you do battle with the phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Let's go. So we're just gonna do a fight with Ifrit like we did with Noctis in with Garuda in the FF15 event. Where has he sent us? Well, this is quite oh right, because the Wandering Minstrel technically creates all of the Minstrel's ballad fights. So like apparently this is canon. You stand in the Bowl of Embers, the site to which the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. 'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. You have a quite graphic description of these events. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno. An accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Are we gonna, did they model 16 Ifrit? Yeah, they did. It's time to uncover the truth. Ready when you are. Together then. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Brilliant. Yeah, they're just flat out using the 16 music. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions. Follows. Rising flames, charge the foe, inflict high damage. Proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking. Oh yeah, they're gonna make this sort of like 16 combat, aren't they? Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon, countdown dodge. Yeah, okay. After executing dodge, you can precision strike. Okay. I think that's about as complicated as an FF14 player can do. And what the engine can do. Alright, I'm synced down to 50, that's right. I meant to use another Storm's Eye there. Also, this music's loud. Probably gonna end up turning this down on in the YouTube video. Nope, tail strike. Oh, too early. Looks like it still worked. His flames grow hotter. Watch yourself. Let's see, I actually should have headed over here. Shit, I can't move. Ooh, I gotta play that rated M. Brilliant! Buy me some time. Yeah, sure. Defend Clive. Oh yes, time for action time. Yep. Cinematic clash. This won't hold me. My thanks. Oops, wasted a bit there. Oh well. I clicked dodge, but okay. Oh, I guess I was... Alright, he's back at the center. Nope, down for the count. Do another action time? Yep. Brilliant! Still in the fight? Oh, of course I am. I'm the main character. Oh, come on, I wasted that. I'm gonna get the... Yep, gotta do the ads. These blades, they're feeding him power, but not if we weaken them. Oops. We're never gonna dodge out of this. Yeah, I can. Is he gonna limit break? Oh, that was easy. On your guard. He means to unleash hell. Eh. Just a bit toasty. Still with me, Brilliant? Let's finish this. Oops, excellent. I meant to use Berserk there first. Oops, used it too late. Used that one too early. And again, too early. Looks like they give you a lot of time for this stuff. Oh, we got it. Yeah, you can actually dodge out of it. If you dodge, it looks like the dodge mechanic works where if you used it, I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. Yeah, that's what my understanding of how the story went. It looks like the dodge, you're able to use it at any point, and if you miss damage, it gives you the proc. I feared accepting it. I would lose what little was left. But I accept the truth now. The flames of truth? You were not afraid. Ah, yeah, yep, there it is, Flames of Truth. in the battle against your own mind, it would seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Oop, doggo. Oh, and we're back. The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. The minion? Oh no. The full dog. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. I never know how to pronounce this. There is no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. You know, this is kind of spoilers for 16, although it's... I guess it's kind of minor. And whatever. The inheritor of the Phoenix Flame, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him, but Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onward, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my vengeance. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day, I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yet, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel of Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There, I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something happened in the ruins. Some mysterious force was responsible for your inadvertent journey. Wait, so is this canon? That would be really interesting. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then you must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Alright, let's head on back to the burning wall then. What would be that fast? I'm just gonna teleport down there. That was really cool. I didn't expect them to tie in the lore quite that much. Because like 15 was just like, oh yeah, I was on an adventure with my friends and my car broke down. At 6, this was actually like him having his revelation that he ends up having, like, I believe he has that revelation in 16, which is why the flames of truth and what it represents and everything. Anyway, there they are. Like the Togo Clive and the Wandering Minstrel. Dot 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 dot. Torgal's ears are perked up, his sense focused on his surroundings. Such an incredible sight. I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far. Now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. We've come this far. Now Torgal will be the guide, so yeah. Normally they change the dialogue like that. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Bark. Once you choose to depart, Clive and Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will begin to lead the way onwards. Follow Torgal, destination, don't fall behind. If you leave them, come back to here. Okay, follow Torgal? Sure. Work. Worf, worf. This is all we're gonna end up doing? I mean, I guess it's a little bit more immersive than just, like, watching a cutscene. That guy just leading the way, taking down everything. Are we just gonna, like, walk this whole area until we get to the bottom or something? Or I guess this is where it ends. This is where everyone's watching a cutscene. There we go. I sense the end to this extraordinary tale is at hand. Work. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it begins. Where you first found me? Well, this isn't exactly where we found him, but indeed. Well, I guess it was. I couldn't quite tell. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Erosio was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Humble Calamity. Sir, everything takes place in a year. What are you talking about? Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. Almost like a whole realm was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix? The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. We don't talk about that. That was Coil's lore. We don't talk about that. The bond with your brother, the phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place of ours. No one's supposed to know about Phoenix, bro. Drawn to the flame. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship or bitter the truth. May your journeys be fair. Always, no matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and Val awaits. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. Please don't. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else. Someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Brillian. Alright, let's talk to Wandering Minstrel and wrap this up. That was much longer than usual. I'm not complaining. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I cannot bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. Oh right, it's a mount. Oh right. It's a mount, not a minion. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels. Until we meet again. I just realized I was calling that song Flames of Truth. No, it's Find the Flame. That's what that's the achievement name. It's Find the Flame, not Flames of Truth. Flames of Truth is the cinematic for ARR.